The brevity and vanity of life. Lessons from Steve Jobs and the Book of Ecclesiastes. The Book of Ecclesiastes from the Bible and the late Steve Jobs, a tech visionary, both remind us that life is short and we should make the most of it. Ecclesiastes tells us that there's a time for everything, which means that life changes and nothing lasts forever. No condition is permanent. Steve Jobs said, "We shouldn't waste our time living someone else's life or let other people's opinions control us." He urged us to find our own path and stick to it. Ecclesiastes and the last words of Steve Jobs, though emerging from vastly different backgrounds, share profound insights into the nature of life, fulfillment, and the pursuit of meaning. Steve Jobs, the visionary co-founder of Apple, in his final words, reportedly said, "Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow." While these words are open to interpretation, reflections and comments he made in speeches and conversations provide insight into his views on life. Jobs emphasized the importance of passion, the pursuit of work that one loves, and the importance of following one's intuition and heart. He was acutely aware of the brevity of life, famously stating in a commencement speech that remembering he would be dead soon was the most important tool he'd ever encountered to help him make the big choices in life. This awareness drove him to prioritize what truly mattered to him, urging others to not waste their lives living someone else's dreams. Ecclesiastes, part of the wisdom literature of the Bible, is a reflective piece that explores the search for meaning in life. It looks at themes of vanity, the fleeting nature of pleasures, the inevitability of death, and the mystery of God's plans. The central message is that many of life's pursuits are like chasing after the wind, ultimately unfulfilling. The text doesn't dismiss the value of work, pleasure, or wisdom, but rather questions the ultimate purpose and outcome of such pursuits when they become ends in themselves. The writer, believed to be King Solomon, concludes that the best one can do is to fear God, follow his commandments, and find joy in the simple, everyday aspects of life, which is work, family, and the enjoyment of one's labor. In modern reflections on the vanity of life, we often encounter the idea that true fulfillment and meaning lie in connections with others, acts of kindness, and the pursuit of passions that resonate with our deepest selves. This perspective aligns with the understanding that life's true value is found not in what we accumulate or achieve, but in the quality of our relationships and the impact we have on the world around us. Acknowledging the vanity of life isn't an invitation to pessimism or despair, but rather a call to mindfulness and authenticity. It urges us to live with awareness of the impermanent nature of our existence and to focus on what genuinely enriches our lives. This awareness can inspire us to live more intentionally, cherishing each moment and acting with compassion and purpose. Comparatively, both Ecclesiastes and Steve Jobs highlight the transient nature of life and the futility of pursuing material wealth and status for their own sake. They both advocate for a deeper search for meaning, whether it be through spiritual fulfillment, as suggested by Ecclesiastes, or through the pursuit of one's passions and authentic self, as Steve Jobs lived, where Ecclesiastes offers a more reflective approach, advising reverence for God and enjoyment of life's simple pleasures as the antidote to life's vanities. Jobs presents a more individualistic pursuit of meaning through innovation, creativity, and personal fulfillment. In essence, Ecclesiastes guides us towards finding contentment in God and the everyday, while Jobs' life and words inspire us to seek fulfillment in our passions and the courage to follow our own paths. Both perspectives encourage us to reflect on what truly matters in the fleeting time we have, suggesting that the quest for meaning is both a personal journey and a universal challenge. The reflection on the vanity of life serves as a reminder to seek meaning beyond the superficial. It challenges us to ask ourselves how we can live in a way that transcends the temporary and touches the eternal. By embracing the transient nature of our existence, we can find the freedom to pursue what truly matters, leading to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Despite achieving great success and wealth in business, Steve Jobs realized as he neared the end of his life that true happiness does not come from material things or worldly recognition. As he lay sick in his final days, dying of cancer, the wealth and fame he had taken pride in seemed small and meaningless compared to the inevitability of death. While others can do things for you like earn money or drive your car, no one can bear illness for another person. When facing major surgery, one is reminded that the most important book left to finish is staying healthy. No matter our stage of life, we will all one day face its end. As we get older and wiser, we understand that expensive watches, cars, clothes, or drinks do not make much difference. A $300 item serves the same purpose as a $30 one. Whether living in a large mansion or small home, loneliness feels the same. Flying first class will not save you if a plane crashes. True inner happiness, Jobs realized, comes not from possessions or social status, but rather from relationships. Having good friends and family to laugh, talk, and share life with, that is the real value that cannot be lost. In the face of death, material things fade away, but love for others is what truly remains. So, how can we use this advice to live better lives? First, we need to remember that each day is special and not to be wasted. Knowing that we won't be here forever should push us to live more fully and appreciate what we have. Second, it's important to take some time to think about where we're going. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and forget what's really important to us. By taking a step back, we can make sure we're living in a way that's true to ourselves. Third, we should be open to change and ready to let go of the past. Life is full of changes, and being able to adapt is key to making the most of it. Lastly, loving others and helping out where we can is crucial. Our time here might be short, but the way we treat others can have a lasting impact. There's a bit of wisdom about the vanity of life, where we acknowledge that nothing lasts forever. This doesn't mean life is pointless, but it does mean we shouldn't get too caught up in chasing things like fame, money, or possessions. In the end, these things don't really matter. What does matter is the kind of life we live, the people we love, and the way we treat those around us. By keeping in mind the lessons from Ecclesiastes and Steve Jobs, we can live lives that are not just busy, but meaningful and fulfilling. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for future videos like this one. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. Until next time, rise up, live life to the fullest, and just dare to believe.